Hello and good morning. It is September 18th, 2023, and we are on Monday. It is Motivation Monday. I want to come to you today to get you ready for the week. We've got a big week ahead, and we've only got 2 more weeks left in September. I want to ask you the question, what are you going to do this week? What are you going to do to make a difference? What are you going to do to get closer to your goals, to get closer to your achievement, to actually accomplish what you're wanting to accomplish? What do you have planned? What's your day going to look like today? Are you going to have a day full of excuses? Are you going to have a day full of whataboutism about what would have happened, what could have happened? Are you going to have a week of I wish I would have, or a week full of I didn't, so I might as well just give up? Or are you going to have a week where at the end you're going to be able to look back and say to yourself, wow, I can't believe I did that. That's what I want for you, and that's what I know that you're capable of. Visualize yourself by the end of the week having hit all of those points that you know you need to be hitting. Imagine at the end of the week you're dripping in sweat because every day you've done your workout. You've done your home gym workout. If you want to go to the gym, that's fine. But I know that's a big excuse for a lot of people, so don't let that hold you back. You do not need a gym membership to do squats. You do not need a gym membership to do push-ups. You do not need a gym membership to go for a hike in the woods. You do not need a gym membership to do so many different types of exercises, everything from cardio, from high-intensity interval training, all the way to strength training with pull-ups, push-ups, squats, core work using crunches, setups, that kinds of stuff. Just remember that it's your mindset that matters, and it's your mindset that's going to move you forward. Are you going to have the kind of week where at the end of the week, you're going to be regretting that you didn't do anything? Or are you going to say to yourself, wow, I can't believe what I was able to accomplish today? That's what I want for you. And I want you to remember, no matter what, that your attitude, your beliefs, your mind, your thoughts, they're going to absolutely shape reality. What you tell yourself day in and day out is what your body's going to do. If you tell yourself that you can't do it, if you tell yourself that you're too lazy, if you tell yourself that it's too hard for you, it will be too hard. You will be lazy and you will not accomplish your goals. So let's get all of those negative thoughts out of our heads and let's talk positively to ourselves and let's tell ourselves the positive messages that we need to hear. Let's start out by doing something very easy that everybody can do, and that's a simple affirmation. I want you to practice that this week. It's Monday, it's Motivation Monday, so that gives us a great opportunity to talk about affirmations and talk about achieving difficult goals by being affirmative and having positive affirmations. Now, I know the first thing you're going to do, because your mindset is already so messed up, the first thing you're going to do is say affirmations are garbage, that's all woo-woo stuff, that's all, make-believe stuff. But you couldn't be any further from the truth. Mindset, affirmations, speaking positively to yourself, all of that kind of stuff that you might associate with woo-woo stuff. Yeah, there's some woo-woo stuff out there about that type of stuff. But at the very minimum, if you want to satisfy your rational mind, then all you're doing is hypnotizing yourself. Positive language towards a positive goal is hypnotizing yourself. It's the exact same thing as telling yourself that you can't do something. If you constantly tell yourself you can't, you won't be able to. It's the same thing with children. It's the same thing with friends, with family. How many people do you know that are convinced that they can't do something because they had a negative influence, like maybe their mother wasn't supporting or maybe their father wasn't supporting? Maybe they had family members that said you can't do it. And you know that they can do it, but they can't do it because they've had so many external voices telling them that they can't do it. How many people do you know that are like that? And you think that you're different? Do you think negative talk doesn't affect you? Do you think that you have some kind of superpower that you aren't affected by that type of thing? Let me tell you something. You are absolutely affected by self-talk, and you are absolutely affected by what you program yourself into. And that's where positive affirmations come from. Now, we can talk about, some of the more esoteric aspects of that and some of the subjective reality aspects of all of that and the magic and the woo-woo stuff, but we don't need to. That's the best thing about affirmations. You don't have to get into that kind of stuff. You can actually stick as simple as hypnotism. If you need a rational explanation, if your scientific mind just can't get over the idea that positive affirmations, that words can change reality, then I want to encourage you with the simple idea that you're just hypnotizing yourself. So you wake up every morning, set yourself a goal. Imagine yourself of what you could be. Say you want to exercise. Now, this is an important thing to do. Focus on the activity. Don't focus on the results. Focus on the activity. Do not focus on the results. I'm going to say it one more time so that it sinks in. Focus on the activity. Do not focus on the results. Your affirmation should not be, I will lose 50 pounds in 6 weeks. That's not a positive affirmation. A positive affirmation will be, I will exercise every day for a half hour or an hour, whatever you want to accomplish. Look into the future, see yourself, see the positive person that you could become, and what does that positive person do? What does that person do every day? Well, one of the things that person does every day without missing is do a home gym workout. No excuses, no reason, don't need to go to the gym, don't need to afford anything expensive, don't need any, extreme equipment or anything. You can get started for just $100, a couple $100, depending on how complicated you want your gym. If you just want to do push-ups, you can just do push-ups. So you want to look into the future and you want to see what does that perfect future version of yourself look like? Well, that perfect version of yourself, that perfect version is doing a workout every day for a half hour. So you're going to tell yourself when you wake up in the morning, and then you're going to say your name because your name is so powerful. If you talk to yourself and you say your name, you're going to have a much stronger results than if you just talk about somebody else. Okay, you're talking to yourself. You're programming yourself. Again, I don't want you to get too wrapped up into this kind of stuff, but this is all hypnotism. You can hypnotize yourself with your words. It's absolutely true, and it's a complicated subject. I get into it sometime when I got more time. And I'd be happy to, if you want to send me a message or anything, be happy to talk to you about some of this kind of stuff. So you're going to say, I, Joe Justice, have exercised every day this week. And you're going to tell yourself that every morning. I, Joe Justice, exercise every day this week. I, Joe Justice, exercise every day this week. And you're going to tell yourself that every morning. You're going to tell yourself later that afternoon. You're going to tell yourself that, in the evening before you go to bed. I, Joe Justice, will exercise first thing in the morning. I, Joe Justice, will exercise tomorrow. I, Joe Justice, exercise. And the more specific, the better. The more specific you can visualize the activities, the better. So, I, Joe Justice, tomorrow. I, Joe Justice, tomorrow will exercise for 30 minutes at my home gym. And that's all you need to do. Tell yourself that and convince yourself of that. Tell yourself that you are a home gym hustle hero, that you can achieve and that you will accomplish these goals. Be positive. Talk to yourself in a positive way. Tell yourself what you're going to do. Tell yourself that you've already done it. You've already accomplished. You're already there. You've already succeeded. Now it's just a matter of doing the steps, which you've already done, because you've had positive affirmations and you've programmed yourself. So get out there, do it this week, be positive, make it happen. I know that you can. I believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. If you need any help, be sure to drop me a message, send me a comment. I would be happy to give you some more information. Until next time, I will talk to you on Wednesday. Bye-bye for now.